Newly discovered letters to and from a former First Lady go up for auction tomorrow. Here's Mark Phillips.
An old battered briefcase containing the secrets of two battered lives. A case full of letters between a former British ambassador to Washington and a widowed woman he knew well, a woman named Jackie Kennedy.
The minute we cracked open the boxes, I saw her loopy handwriting and her loopy J's, and I immediately knew it was Jackie Kennedy.
Auction curator Matthew Haley found the letters locked away in a British country home when the house contents were put up for sale. To understand them, you have to roll back the clock to the Camelot years, when David Ormsby Gore, an old friend of JFK's, was British ambassador to Washington, and the Kennedys and the Ormsby Gores were great friends. Then fate took over. A few years after JFK was killed, Ormsby Gore's wife Sylvia died too, in a car crash. Maybe it was their common tragedies, or their friendship, or their mutual affection. But in the following years, Jackie and David became an item, vacationing together here in Cambodia.
The salutations on the letter, dear David, dear David, dearest David, are these love letters going back and forth?
I think they are, yeah. I mean, particularly the way she signs off, she says, with all my love. I think there is a real warmth there.
The letters contain no marriage proposal, but there's a clear sign one was made and rejected. When Jackie decides to marry Aristotle Onassis instead, Ormsby Gore writes as a bitter, heartbroken man. As for your photograph, he says, I weep when I look at it. Her last letter to him has a touch of finality, and it must be said, cruelty.
She's writing from Aristotle Onassis's yacht.
She writes to him from Aristotle's yacht.
With a Greek stamp and the stationery of his yacht, the Christina.
And that was that, or was it? When David Ormsby Gore died 17 years later, also in a car crash, Jackie went to his funeral. Mark Phillips, CBS News, London.